So as we're heading out, I just had to point out this bus schedule over here for all the buses that bring you back to the rooms. It's a lot smaller than normal. Usually it fills up like all 3 of those rows, but right now it's just the top 4 of each one. Yeah, so also I'm not seeing Disney Springs on there actually, and we need to get to Disney Springs tonight, so we'll have to figure this out.
Yeah, I expected that there would be no hopping between the parks because you don't have park hopping right now. But I really thought that they were going to keep Disney Springs going because you can still leave from here, go to Disney Springs, dine, whatever. To me, I'm surprised that's not going on. Even if they had to extend it, say have 1 bus every 30 minutes or something. So this is surprising.
So by the way, we decided to take the bus to Saratoga and then we're going to walk from Saratoga to Disney Springs. I had to point out that there is nobody in line for these buses. Usually these buses are jam-packed out the wazoo with people after the Magic Kingdom closes. But there is nobody in line. The bus drivers are waiting for people. It is crazy. We are definitely at Disney Springs today and we're headed over to the Boathouse to enjoy a dinner there. It's going to be our first time there, and so we wanted to bring you along for the trip and, you know, give you a review of how their food is. Let's check it out. So we're walking through Disney Springs and it's actually pretty busy. We were just at the parks earlier today and this is way busier than the parks were. So hopefully it doesn't get too much busier, but we'll see. So here is the Boathouse building. It's over here right past Wine Bar George. So this is what the bread looks like. It's glazed with butter, and Crystal, she thinks it's pretty amazing so far. She's very tempted to steal mine, in fact, so I have to eat these quickly before she is able to steal them from me. So check out this drink I got. It's called the Duck Duck Raz, and it comes with a little rubber duck in it, and it's amazing. Crystal was so excited when she saw the rubber duck come, because it's a rubber duck in a drink. It doesn't get much better than that. So this is our view. You can see Saratoga Springs over there to the left. And then in between, or to the right of Saratoga, it's actually some sort of tall hotel that looks completely unoccupied because all the lights are off. So it must be one of those hotels that just closed down due to the pandemic. But yeah, this is kind of a nice view. We're here like on a dock. And so, you know, we get to watch the water just underneath us. And yeah, it's pretty nice. So Crystal and I think very alike, and we both got the same thing, the shrimp and andouille sausage mac and cheese. So there's shrimp and andouille sausage inside here, and it looks pretty amazing. Just look at that. It comes with a piece of bread on the side. And for size comparison, I mean, there's Crystal's head and there's the size of the plate. It's pretty big. It's a very good portion. By the way, the mac and cheese is absolutely amazing. Crystal, what do you think of it?
It's pretty darn good. I was actually kind of surprised. I feel like there's more shrimp to it than the sausage. Wasn't expecting that. It's surprising.
I actually like that there's more shrimp than sausage, although I do love the andouille sausage, but yeah, the shrimp is pretty good in it. You can check out the boats out there in the lake from the Boathouse. It's another offering they have. Now these are actually like car boats, so they drive and they float. Kind of interesting. I've never actually been out on the water in one of these boats before, but it looks pretty fun. So we got another one of these spreads, and I don't know how to describe it. The butter on the outside is like a honey butter, and it's just absolutely amazing. And if you add more butter inside the bread, it just like, oh my gosh, amazing. It's an explosion of butter. So dinner was amazing, and I got a second one of those drinks. So I got 2 ducks. Look at that, I got 2 ducks. They're here sitting, getting a tan on my phone, although I don't know how they can get a tan because it's night outside, but yeah. They're just sitting there relaxing on my phone, drying off. I don't know. Well, they were already dry before they were on my phone, but yeah. They're just sitting there. Look at that Amphicar. It's called the Sassy. So yeah, they actually have dining throughout the docks over here, which is kind of cool. They even have a dockside bar. So they have a lot of seating, probably more seating than any other restaurant here at Disney Springs, because they also have the inside seating. So yeah, they have a lot of seating. So underneath this tarp is called the Alter Ego, and I know that because I'm reading the sign here, but it is an unlimited hydroplane. I don't know what that means, but yeah, 190 miles per hour is what it can go to, so you'll just have to use your imagination as to what this boat looks like underneath here. Look at that, they have a boat inside. You can actually dine inside the boat. And outside the boathouse, you can actually rent the amphicars over here, amphibian cars, and go for a drive. So this is what we saw outside in the lake here. So the Boathouse was actually one of my more favorite places to eat here at Disney Springs. It was just, the mac and cheese was so amazing. The drinks were pretty good. I had the same drink twice though, so I didn't, try a multitude of them. But yeah, everything was pretty good, and the atmosphere was pretty good. Dining on Disney Springs, on the lake there, that was pretty fun. So Crystal, what was your opinion of the Boathouse?
It was really good food, and even though it was really hot, I was actually really glad that we ended up eating outside. It was a little bit more noisier on the inside bit than when we were walking through to exit, so outside was a little quieter, not like super quiet. You got to see some ducks go by. I enjoyed all those little things of getting to dine there.
I will say this, if you're worried about safety during the COVID event, dining inside did not seem too safe. It didn't seem like they were spacing out people properly enough. The hallways were a little bit crowded. People weren't wearing masks inside after they were going to the bathroom and back. And you know what, it just, inside didn't seem too safe if you're too worried about COVID. So outside seemed very safe. You're spread out a little bit further, you're outside so it's safer. So yeah, if you're worried, go outside, it's a little bit better.